What's up, you guys? It's me, Destiny Rigoli, and here I am filming an actual YouTube video. I'm so excited. I just started my makeup page on Instagram, and it's not blown up yet, but it's getting there. I have over 100 people already, and I couldn't be more excited. That happened over, I want to say, 3 days that I've had it. Let's see, my YouTube video, this is, how do I explain it? Okay, so I didn't know what to do for my first YouTube video, only because I don't want to be just jumping into the makeup and stuff like that. If I'm going to start new, I want to start fresh, and I want to sort of explain myself and sort of introduce you guys to who I am, because I have a couple people from who I went to high school with, or I have people that I just know, family, friends, and then there's new people that might not know who I am. So my name is Destiny Rigoli Rodriguez. I have a long ass name, Destiny Faith Rigoli Rodriguez, Lord Jesus. Anyways, so I'm 19 years old. Feels really weird saying that because I don't feel that old, but I'm 19. Okay, anyways, so I'm 19 years old. My birthday is on March 24th. Hold on, give me 1 second. I was born on March 24th, 1999. Right now I'm in a relationship with Eric Andrade. He's not here at the moment, he's actually at work, or else I would introduce you guys, but yeah. Most likely he'll be in a couple of my videos because I live with him in his house. What else? What about me? I graduated in 2017, May 23rd or 24th, I forgot. I think it was 23rd. Yeah. Okay, what else? I left the Navy in January and came back in March. There's a long story along with that. I went to boot camp. I was doing completely fine. I got sick and I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and it was pretty bad. So then they had to set me back in training, and I was still sick, and just a lot of things were going on that just went all wrong. My knees, my legs, my back all gave out. It was really horrible. So they sent me home on a medical discharge, and now I'm here. But I couldn't be more grateful for going, because it opened up my eyes on what else out there in the world, like what there is, who, like, new people. I met so many people from all around the world. I met people from the Virgin Islands. I met people from freaking Kentucky, from Mississippi, from freaking everywhere. And everyone was always so nice. You know, there was a couple girls that like drama, but what can I say? Girls can be girls. I had to go all the way to Chicago, Illinois, and Lord God, it was in the winter time. It was freezing cold, -degree weather. There was blizzards literally for days on. When I first got there, it was during a blizzard, and it stayed in a blizzard for about 2 to 3 days. The whole time that I was there, I had to say I probably went through like about 5 blizzards. Over there, it's really, how do I say it? It's very challenging to be there. The Navy isn't the Marines, it isn't the Army, and it's definitely not the Air Force. So how I could put it in my perspective for you guys, let's say if you want to join the Navy, I highly recommend it, but also keep your mind open to other branches. Me personally, I feel like I should have gone with Air Force. The Navy, they're not too fond of females with certain things. I can't really disclaim anybody's information because I don't have their permission to, but a lot of bad things happen, and when I was there, there was a lot of good times and a lot of bad times. Bad times meaning you feel alone, you're lonely, you hate being there, you feel like nobody's on your side, you feel like nobody cares about you, and you feel like, why did you even join? You start regretting your choices and you just don't know what to do. Me personally, yes, I went through that, but I felt like it was a right place for me. I have a stepdad that was a Marine, I have a grandpa that's in the Army, and then I have an uncle that's in the Army, and I have like a whole bunch of cousins that's either Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy, you name it. So I was raised in that way already, and I already got used to it, so I didn't really mind when the petty officers or the chiefs or whoever would yell at me. It wouldn't get under my skin like certain other girls. There could be like the sweetest girls and they would cry because they're getting yelled at and they're not used to it. Me, when I first got there, I became the it's called an RPOC, and RPOC is the leader under the petty officer. So I was in charge of my division for about 4 weeks, and then after that, that's when I started getting sick and my wisdom teeth taken out and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. But I loved it, but I also hated it. I recommend going into the military because there's a lot of benefits. There's benefits as in, you know, schooling, there's benefits in housing, there's benefits it's just wonderful, a wonderful thing. And also it's a great thing to know that you served your country and that you actually did something, you know, instead of like what I'm doing right now, sitting at home talking to you guys. But it's not a bad thing, you know. So my advice, look into your options. If it's not for you, it's not for you. You know, me, I'm still thinking maybe I might join, maybe I might not, because I thought it was for me, and then I just ended up turning to shit. Like, it was bad. I got sick, wisdom teeth taken out, my knees gave out, I could barely even walk, the cold didn't help either from the weather, and then my back gave out as well. And I'm only 19, so it's just pretty much on you, on what you think your body could handle, and that's all I gotta say about that. Let's see. I started makeup when I was about, I want to say about 12. When I hit middle school, I started looking at my mom because my mom would do her makeup every day for work, and I would just watch her do it, so I think I could do it. So when she would leave, I would end up, you know, like putting on lip gloss or lipstick, thinking that I'm all sneaky or whatever, and I enjoyed it. So I would start looking into YouTube videos. But of course, in middle school, I went through the scene stage, so, you know, they got the black eyeliner, you know, all smudged out, you got the dark lipsticks, you got the freaking streaks in your hair, your freaking bangs are all right here. Yeah, I went through that stage. It was horrible. I used to wear bracelets up to here, like, oh god, don't even get me started. Anyways, so yeah, I started around 12, and I started getting more into makeup, like experimenting with, you know, contour, with foundation, with like my eyebrows, you know, a little bit of eyeshadow. I started around freshman year, and I didn't know how to wear it. I had no friends when I came to the school because I just barely went to Chaffey High School, so anyways, so I had no friends when I got there because nobody knew who I was. I used to wear bright pink lip gloss. I had bright red hair. Like, when I say bright red hair, I mean bright as fuck. I used to just wear mascara. I thought I knew how to wear foundation, but I didn't know you had to put like a powder on it to make sure it, like, it doesn't like slip and slide around your face. Oh, it was horrible. And then sophomore year, I met one of my really good friends, Jenna. Jenna Ward, and she taught me everything there is to know about makeup. She brought me around the makeup tutorials. She brought me around what kind of makeup is good, what works for my skin tones, and what works for hers, and like stuff like that. And so I started falling in love with makeup around sophomore year, and I loved it. I loved makeup, and I know I started off really bad because I thought I already knew what to do, but I didn't. Makeup is so much more than just putting it on. It's like an art. It feels like an art. Me personally, I love painting. I love drawing. I love doing all that stuff. So it's like, if you pull that and you just put it on your face, it's an art form. Makeup is art. Some people don't see it that way, but I do. And I thought when I wore makeup that I was beautiful, that I was fucking slaying them hoes, that I thought like I could fucking take on the world and not give a shit. And you know what? It's good as fuck to have that confidence, especially when you have makeup on. Don't think that when you put on makeup that you're just hiding your insecurities, that you don't like the way that your skin looks because people tell you, and they tell you, you know what, you look better with makeup on. No. Do makeup the way that you like it, the way that you want to do it, and do it for you. No one else. That's what I do. At first, my boyfriend, he didn't like that I would wear makeup. He thought that my skin was perfect the way that it was, so he didn't think that I would need it, you know? So I started wearing that shit like caked on, and he would be like, well, didn't I tell you? And I'd tell him, like, you know what? I like how it looks on me. I'm gonna wear it. Simple as that. So I do it for me. And now I'm gonna start doing it for you guys, because I want to start being able to show people who I am and how I fell in love with makeup the same way. And I hope that I could maybe teach one of you guys how to fall in love with makeup too, the same way that I did. Let's see. Okay, and then around like junior year, I started, you know, getting more in depth. So I started putting on like, you know, the eyeliner, like slaying that bitch, like mascara, fake lashes. God, I remember all that shit. It was so amazing. I loved it. Oh God. And that's when I started first like really getting into my eyeshadows. Excuse me. Okay. So then senior year is where it just blew my mind with makeup, because there was so much new makeup coming out. There's like, when the Anastasia Modern Renaissance came out, I remember it was the biggest fucking thing, because their eyeshadow are so pigmented and they're long lasting. Sorry. I remember it was such a big thing to have this. What else? The same thing with, you know, Too Faced with the chocolate gold. It blew up, and I loved like seeing all these new, you know, makeup palettes, eyeshadow palettes. I used to only get, like, my first eyeshadow palette was actually from, I believe, Maybelline, and it was like a little one, and it was a little compact, and that was that. And it had like a little booklet in there on how to like put on your eyeshadow, and I used to do it the way that it had on there. It didn't look bad, but, you know, I didn't know how to blend. I didn't know how to slay the fuck out of my eyeliner like I do now. But, you know, you live and you learn, pretty much. Especially with makeup, you constantly learn new techniques, new ways, new looks that you want to try, and you do try, and you either fail or you succeed. And if you keep on trying, then you'll end up succeeding. It's just, you need practice, and that's my advice to you guys, is makeup is an art, and you need practice. It takes a lot of, you know, looks some days where your makeup looks like crap, and then when you slay the fuck out of hoes. So you just gotta balance it out. Me personally, I love practicing makeup at my house. Like, even though my mom my stepdad, my boyfriend, everybody will get mad at me because I loved putting on makeup for no reason. Like, I loved it. I loved, like, using my makeup, trying on new things. Like, that's the way that you, how do I say that? That's the way that you know what you're capable of and what you're not, and what you need to practice and what you don't need to practice. So I did that a lot around my senior year, and now since I've been gone and came back, I've been practicing makeup a lot more. So that's why I decided I was gonna make this YouTube channel and actually have my Instagram page. And if you don't know that I have my Instagram page, it's gonna be in the description box below. And plus, also, I would totally love if you guys subscribe to my channel. I don't care if you guys put the notifications on, honestly, because that shit gets annoying when somebody posts like 5 fucking videos a day, and it's, I don't care. You do what you want to do. If you don't want to subscribe and just watch my channel, go ahead. I'm not going to be the ones that be like, you know what, subscribe to my channel. If you don't like me, then bye, bitch. I don't care. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. I promise you that I'm a cool person, and that whatever you guys want me to do, I will. Right now, I just wanted to film this video only for you guys to know a little bit who I am. Yes, there's a lot more to Destiny Rigoli than just a little bit of information, but you guys will soon know that I'm a very caring person, and that I will love to teach you guys anything you guys want to know. I'm really excited. I'm really, really, really excited for this, and I hope you guys are excited too. I love you guys. Thank you. And subscribe if you want to. Turn on that notification bell if you want to. But just know you won't be disappointed, okay? So yeah. So just hope you guys end up loving this as much as I do, okay? Have a nice day. Doses.